Hello everyone, welcome to Mariella's Journals. It has been a long time and I finally going to do the flip through of my, I still don't really know how to call it, but I think I will call it my Spain journal, because it was the journal I made when we went for a holiday in Spain this winter. We've been traveling by car from Sweden through different countries, of course, and on the way, every time we stopped, I tried to find some books, old antiques, things I could use in the journal. So I did take some digitals from Art House Whimsy with me, and papers from Swedish books, and well, the rest is bought on the way. I stayed in the Netherlands, and there I found some Dutch books, some old Dutch books, which I forgot to put down on the table, so I will get them now. These here. So these are some books in the Dutch dialect, not antique, but nice drawings and old paper. The lettering is really old, and as you can see, I've used some of the papers. So these were in the Netherlands. I also picked up some how do you call it, stamps, which I bought online in the Netherlands, and they sent it to my sister-in-law where we stayed while we were traveling. So those are used in the journal as well. And then I found some books in Spain. In Spain it was hard to find things. I found like a big file folder on the market at our first day. This is the file folder. Nothing special, but in the file folder were old papers like documents, written letters, postcards, like handwritten. So these I bought when we stayed in Spain. And then I started creating the journal during the stay. And then on the way back, I found, I think this Spanish book and this Spanish book. No, this is French. I must say, I didn't find a lot in Spain, but when we stayed in Perpignan on the way back in France, in south of France, really strange. I was expecting myself to find lots of French books, but the thing I found was Spanish books, just across the border of Spain. Okay, this is a French book, this is a French book, but I found this, how do you call this? A cookie can, and I put all the stamps in there. I found a picture of a Spanish couple, which I really loved, with the raised glass. It is like raised, and it's an old silver. Really like that. The funny thing is, if you are looking for things, this is a Spanish couple, because the gentleman where I bought it told me. But the frame is Danish. I also found a Danish book on the market there in Perpignan, and I found like a big load of how are these called? It's Spanish, from the lottery. Okay, it's called Loteria Nacional, so it's a national lottery, like maybe 150 ones, different colors, different years. Some have notes on them. Really nice decoration. And I found French book and Spanish books. So on the way back, I took with me these things, and then at home I finished the journal. I'll just put this a little bit aside, so I have space to show you the journal now. These can be here. Something to look at. This. Okay, let's show. This is the journal. I made it from cardboard. And I used a little bit of sari silk just to keep it together. But like this, the cover is the nicest. This is 70 centimeters wide, 22 high, 4.5 thick. And it has 2 signatures, both made out of 64 sides, so totally 128 sides of paper to write on, or maybe to put your pictures on, whatever. This is hand stitched, embroidery. I use some lace. This is old Swedish lace. And then I tried myself on some flowers. So I like this very much. So I use this as the front and the back. And then the back of the journal is made out of papers from the books that I found in and outside. Let me see if I'm in frame. Yes. Okay, let's go through. On the inside of the cover, I made an envelope from copper and rust dyed fabric, which I took with me from home, because this is something I made a big batch of copper and metal dyed, rust dyed. So I stitch some kind of things, little pocket here, and then space for some old papers. I'm not gonna take everything out, but there's lots of original papers. A card I found in the book. No, this is a card I got from someone I purchased some things from online. And then I decorated pockets and put in cards. Used stamps, hand collaged. No, not hand collaged. This is a collage and this is hand painted. And all kinds of paper. This is from the Danish book I found. A picture of Art House Whimsy. I really like to draw some natural things and some color swatches. Stitching. Handmade tape, kind of my go on washi tape, handmade washi tape, all papers in the pockets. And I used some old papers from the Danish book to make some little watercolor drawings, paintings, how do you want to call it? So you see lots of papers. I didn't cover all the lettering because I thought, oh, you could do like this. If you want to write on it, just use some gesso or white paint or something to cover a piece of the paper and then use it to write on. Or maybe you want to use it for a picture. It's a nice framing with all the letters around it. Coffee dyed papers. This was from a French school book, children's school book. Don Quixote, and then I had some old paper to cover a journal spot. I really like the illustrations in this book. It's a French book. And then another pocket with original papers. These are really lovely, I think. Spanish. Some are contracts, some are This is a bill. I'm not quite sure, but it's from Barcelona. And it dates 1950. So there is vintage papers, originals, all kinds of difference. Here I made an envelope with a color swatch. So you can, I didn't put anything in the envelope, but you can put it in yourself. Original. This is really an old one. This is a really pretty one, special paper. 1785, part of a contract or bill. This is a bill. The sale of a house. This is from a Swedish book which I took with me. Well, you see, I collaged a bit, put some stamps, old papers, flaps, picture of a printable from Art House Whimsy. I just put in lots of original book pages and documents and for yourself to have fun with. Really love these ladies from Art House Whimsy's digital. Some stitching, embroidery. This is, I don't know the names of all the stitches I like, but this I know, French knots. Swedish book. And so on. Lots of things to see. And sometimes I made a card or just collaged on a paper with writing space. I think this collage or pockets, that's made in Algarrobo, the Spanish south coast. This is one of the collages I did there. I did some French knots. Really like to add different textures. So here's one of the lottery tickets, a flip pocket. I don't even know if you call it a flip pocket, but I just come up with a name, like a little pocket there, and one of the little watercolor paintings. I just filled it with things I like. Sorry. I have a sip of my water. I didn't, as you can see, I didn't embellish every page because I like the different papers and the different letters, different languages, and I just thought I do parts of it and the rest you can do yourself. Have fun with all the papers and things I put in there. This is a little card from Narbonne, French, not used. Tickets. And this was something I found in the book. They used to like to put in the book to know where they were reading it. And it's from Meditation, Del Quixote. I don't know what it is, but it looked nice, I think. This is also digital from Art House Whimsy. Just lots to look at and to see, to feel. Different embellishments, papers, another bill, original Spanish. And all these papers I bought on the market, they have, I think it's something they use as a, when they finish something, they have a stamp, but they also have, first I thought it was a stamp, but it is like a stamp, but it's not a stamp. So if you know how it's called, just let me know. It's from Barcelona. I can't tell you what it's called. Here another bookkeeper's paper or bill, whatever. French, Spanish papers, coffee dyed, handwritten. This is the French children's book here. I made a little notebook with all different kinds of papers. A little ticket, collage, and then we are here at the back. So this was the journal. There is someone that has shown interest, but I will put in the description if it's sold or not. If you are interested, just let me know if it's still available. And hopefully I will be going to do some more videos, and maybe some more videos of me making collages or working in a new journal. If there's anything you like to know how I make it, and if you want me to make a video about it, just let me know, and I'll have some ideas what I can do. At the moment I'm busy working with my paintings, because I'm going to have an exhibition in April, 12th and 13th of April, close to where we live, and that's why I'm not really doing a lot with journaling at the moment, but soon I will be back. Let me know if you want to know anything, or if you want me to show you anything. Just love to hear from you, and stay in touch. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.